use the prime, correct? Whenever you have derivative right now, look. If you have y, what's the derivative of y? Y prime. I don't want you to use this one for now. I need you to use dy over dx. I need you to use this one because it's going to avoid problems. It is going to avoid certain mistakes that you might find. For example, if I give you x, y to the third, okay, it's a very simple monomial. Yes, ma'am?
Okay, why in the book is it, what's the difference between like d over dx and like dy over dx?
I'll get to that. Here, I am going to take the derivative of this monomial, okay? So I am going to take the derivative of this. This is how I'm taking the derivative, all right? So what are the x and the y doing to each other?
Multiply.
What must I use?
Product.
Product rule. So in order to do this, I have my x squared. What is the derivative of x squared?
2x.
My y to the third. What is the derivative of y to the third?
3y squared.
All right. Now, when I take the derivative of x squared, it's going to be 2x dx over dx. I am differentiating dx as a function of x. Okay? But when I take the derivative of y, I'm taking the derivative of y as a function of x, dy over dx. Can you see that?
So dx over dx equals 1?
Yeah, I can't see what you have on the board.
Okay.
All right? So this is as if I had my little f of x, f prime of x, my g of x, g prime of x, okay? I'm putting everything here with all the steps so you understand that even though it's a simple monomial, there's stuff that we have not had to do it before because we've been working with all f's, all x's, all ORT's. Right now we're mixing two variables. Can you see that?
Yes.
So if I take the derivative of this, it's going to be like that, right? 2x dx over dx times y to the third plus x squared times 3y squared dy over dx. Can you see that? Like Katie very clearly said, dx over dx, we don't need to. So my answer is going to be 2y to the third plus x squared times 3y squared dy over dx. So I'll rewrite it better. 2y to the third, 2x. I forgot the x.
Yeah.
Sorry. Plus 3x squared y squared dy over dx. That will be the derivative of this monomial. Can you see that? And these are the steps. And the reason, why am I telling you right now I want dy over dx? So you do not forget to take the derivative of the y as a function of x. Do you understand that? It's going to be a little more writing for now.
Wait, I'm just a little bit confused. What does it do to the problem if you're just leaving it in there? I don't understand why you're leaving it in the problem.
Because thus far up to now, we had only been taking the derivative of the letter that you were working with. Now you're working with two variables. So by you working with two variables, you need to differentiate one as a function of the other, which was exactly what Carly said and with the solution that Katie said. You canceled and were then the same. You had asked me, what is the difference between d over dx? That's how you stress taking the derivative of something.
So it's a function of
X.
x as a function of x. Or
Always. The derivative of x as a function of x.
so that's how, what dx over dx means? Is
Exactly. The derivative of x as a function of x.
So you'll never have a dx over dx in the answer.
Unless for now until you feel comfortable with it.
But I still understand why there's just d on the next.
You're taking the derivative as a function of the derivative of x of that whole thing.
X is just
Oh, 'cause that's
considered
the whole
that
thing.
whole.
That's the whole thing. That's how you are expressing that you're taking the derivative off.
But you would, in that case, you would have said d over dx equals that. That would have been f of x. wouldn't it?
Right.
And then, are you supposed to like write it as a subscript, kind of?
You're done. Yes.
Okay.
What do you
Not
mean?
supposed to write it like in line, like you're supposed to write it a little bit below.
Not